the sky above Earth is filled with darkness. Alien warships, massive and silent, emerge from their cloaking devices, making them nearly invisible to the world's radar. They hover above major cities, their gleaming weapons charging for the next strike. Without warning, they unleash a wave of powerful energy blasts. The ground trembles as buildings crumble to dust, and in the distance, people scream and run for cover. Above the chaos, the alien ships remain untouchable, their shields nearly impervious to anything humanity has. This is no ordinary invasion. These are the Xyrans, a race of technologically advanced beings, equipped with weapons far beyond anything Earth could have imagined. Their ships glide effortlessly through the atmosphere, their AI-controlled drones swarming like deadly insects below, wiping out everything in their path. The human military scrambles to respond, but it's hopeless. Fighter jets are shot down before they can get a single shot in. Tanks and soldiers are crushed under the weight of alien robotic soldiers, each one faster, stronger, and more lethal than any human weapon. The Earth's last defenses crumble, and cities fall one by one. In the midst of this destruction, the Xyrans broadcast their message to Earth, their voices cold and mocking. Primitive creatures hiding in their oceans will be wiped clean, starting with the seas. The message echoes through every city, every broadcast station, striking fear into the hearts of humanity. They laugh as they look down at Earth's oceans, calling them useless and insignificant. Their true plan? To drain Earth's oceans entirely, harnessing the water's energy to fuel their galactic weapons. With the oceans gone, the Xyrans would have an unstoppable force to crush humanity. Dr. Harper, a brilliant marine biologist turned reluctant scientist with the Resistance, watches from a secret underground bunker. She can see the devastation unfolding through monitors, but it's not just the cities being destroyed that haunts her, it's the oceans. Huge machines, built by the Xyrans, are drilling into Earth's seas, sucking the water out, leaving massive empty patches where once thriving marine life existed. The oceans, the lifeblood of Earth, are disappearing. She understands what it means: without the oceans, Earth will be vulnerable to the Xyrans' advanced tech. Humanity's fate seems sealed. Captain Mason, the leader of the human resistance, watches from a war room. His mind races as he commands the remaining forces to fight back. He knows the battle is almost lost, but he can't give up. Not yet. The Xyrans may be unstoppable now, but they've made one huge mistake. They don't understand the oceans. They don't understand what they're really doing. As the last remnants of Earth's military prepare for a final stand, Dr. Harper has a moment of clarity. The Xyrans believe that by draining the oceans, they will leave Earth defenseless. But what they don't know is that the oceans are more than just water. They are a source of untapped energy, capable of disrupting the Xyrans' advanced AI systems. This is humanity's last chance. The human resistance is outmatched, outgunned, and on the brink of collapse. Yet, as the world's oceans are drained before their eyes, Dr. Harper begins to realize that the oceans hold the key to victory. If she can harness their energy before it's too late, maybe, just maybe, humanity can survive. But time is running out. The oceans are disappearing, and the Xyrans are only getting stronger. As the first wave of alien warships begins its descent toward Earth's final city, the Resistance prepares for their most desperate mission. As the oceans continue to recede, Earth's Resistance fighters are running out of time. The Xyrans' machines are draining the seas at a terrifying rate. What was once vast, endless water is now a dry, barren wasteland. Entire coastlines vanish, leaving only the wreckage of cities and desperate survivors. The humans on the front lines are fighting to hold off the alien drones, but it's clear that the situation is getting worse. Captain Mason and his team realize that the Xyrans' plan is far from simple. They don't just want Earth's oceans for energy. They want to destroy everything that connects humanity to its planet. But Dr. Harper, who has spent years studying the oceans, knows something the Xyrans don't. Earth's oceans are not just a source of water, they hold a unique power that the Xyrans cannot comprehend. The chemical and electrical elements within the deep ocean trenches could disrupt the Xyrans' advanced technology, especially their AI-driven warships and drones. This discovery gives the Resistance a new hope, but the challenge is massive. Dr. Harper works day and night, piecing together old research on the ocean's hidden properties. She discovers that deep within the Mariana Trench, the deepest part of Earth's oceans, there lies an ancient energy source. It is a natural power that could potentially disable the alien fleet and turn the tide in humanity's favor. But there's a catch: retrieving this energy source is extremely dangerous. It requires a team to venture into the deepest, most treacherous part of the ocean, a place that even the bravest have never dared to go. Despite the risks, the Resistance has no other choice. The mission is critical, and there's no time to waste. Captain Mason assembles a team of elite soldiers, including Bonner, his closest friend and a seasoned veteran who has been with him through every battle. Bonner has always been the one to keep the team grounded, a calm and reliable presence even in the darkest moments. The mission is set. They board a high-tech submersible to descend into the depths of the ocean, where the Xyron's machines cannot reach them. As the submersible sinks deeper, the pressure builds, and the darkness of the deep ocean surrounds them. Bonner and the team are tense, but there's no turning back now. They can feel the weight of the task ahead, and the sense that this could be their last mission. When they finally reach the trench, they find the energy source a glowing, ancient crystal deep within the earth. But as they prepare to retrieve it, the Xyron's forces launch a surprise attack. Drones swarm around the submersible, cutting off any chance of escape. The team is trapped, with only moments before the Xyrons destroy them. Bonner makes the ultimate decision. With the team under attack, he knows there's only one way to ensure the mission succeeds: he'll stay behind to hold off the drones and give the others a chance to escape with the energy source. He locks the team in the submersible, telling Captain Mason that he'll finish the mission no matter the cost. The Resistance fighters leave, hearts heavy with grief, knowing they might never see Bonner again. As they make their way back to the surface, Bonner fights valiantly, using all his training to hold off the overwhelming forces. But in the end, he is killed in the chaos. Bonner's sacrifice hits the team hard. Captain Mason, who has always been the leader, struggles with the weight of losing his best friend. The loss fuels the team's determination to make Bonner's sacrifice mean something. They now know what's at stake, and they are more committed than ever to using the ocean's power to defeat the Xyrons and save Earth. Dr. Harper, who has witnessed the cost of the mission, vows that Bonner's death won't be in vain. The Resistance now has what they need: the energy source that could turn the tide against the aliens, but the journey ahead is still perilous. The team steels themselves for the battles to come, knowing that with Bonner's memory pushing them forward, they cannot afford to fail. With the energy source from the depths of the ocean now in their hands, the Resistance has one final chance to turn the tide. But there's no time to rest. The Xyrons have already begun their next phase of destruction, and the oceans are almost completely drained. The humans must act fast to plant the device at the heart of the remaining water, deep within a flooded city that the Xyrons have turned into a fortress. Captain Mason, Dr. Harper, and the Resistance fighters know the mission is nearly impossible. The Xyrons have fortified the city, and their AI-controlled drones now patrol the waters, adapting and learning from every move the humans make. If they make a single mistake, it could be the end of humanity's last hope. But they have no choice. The assault begins. As the team moves through the flooded ruins of the city, it's clear that the Xyrons won't make this easy. The once bustling streets are now submerged, buildings half sunken in water, and the distant hum of alien machinery echoes in the background. The city, once a symbol of human achievement, is now a battlefield. The Resistance soldiers move carefully, using the floodwaters to their advantage, but there's little cover left. Every step forward feels like a risk. Suddenly, an alarm blares. Chiron drones swoop down from the sky, their robotic arms and laser guns ready to attack. The soldiers are forced into close-quarters combat, hand-to-hand, with no choice but to fight with everything they have. It's brutal. The Xyrons' drones are faster and stronger, but the humans are more desperate. The Resistance fights with a passion born of loss and survival, using guerrilla tactics, ambushing the drones from behind destroyed walls, leaping from rooftops, and engaging in brutal firefights through the flooded streets. Explosions rip through the landscape, sending waves of debris flying into the air. The Chiron warships hover above the city, firing powerful beams of energy that slice through the water, evaporating chunks of ocean with every blast. As the ships retreat, they leave behind a trail of destruction, the once vibrant oceans turning to steam and ash. But humanity is not giving up. They use the last of Earth's water reserves to charge their weapons, creating makeshift energy shields to protect themselves from the relentless bombardment. Inside the Resistance's mobile command center, Riley, a young, tech-savvy hacker, works furiously at a terminal. He's the team's secret weapon, the one who can turn the tide in the war against the Xyrans' advanced technology. As the battle rages outside, Riley infiltrates the Xyrans' cloaking systems, using the device they recovered to override their defensive network. Slowly, piece by piece, Riley takes control of the Xyrans' cloaking tech, disabling it and exposing the weaknesses of their warships and drones. With Riley's help, the Resistance soldiers can now target the Chiron forces more effectively. The once invisible warships become visible, their cloaks flickering before they completely vanish. The humans attack with renewed vigor, launching explosives and firepower with precision. The drones, no longer able to hide or adapt as quickly, begin to falter under the constant onslaught. The Resistance fights back with everything they've got, each victory pushing them closer to the final objective, planting the device in the heart of the remaining oceans to activate the weapon. The stakes couldn't be higher. As the humans move closer to the device's location, more Chiron drones swarm in, and the city starts to sink deeper into the water. The team is running out of time, every second counts. Riley hacks into the remaining Chiron systems, giving the team a small but precious window to place the device in the heart of the water. But the clock is ticking. In a final push, Captain Mason leads the charge toward the device's location, rallying the Resistance with a fiery determination. The city around them is collapsing, but they can't stop now. The future of humanity depends on this final assault. The Resistance is running out of time. Earth's oceans, once vast and full of life, are almost gone. The Xyrans machines have drained nearly every drop, and the last of humanity's hope lies in a desperate, final assault. This is it. The humans have one chance to strike back before the oceans are completely gone, and with them, all of humanity's last defenses. The Xyrans' warships hover above the devastated cities, their deadly beams of energy destroying everything in their path. But as the Resistance fighters make their way toward the heart of the oceans, they can feel it, the faintest stir of energy beneath the surface. The device that Dr. Harper and her team retrieved from the depths of the ocean is their only hope. It's time to activate it. As the final Chiron drill reaches the core of the remaining ocean, Dr. Harper races to activate the device. Her fingers tremble as she presses the final button, sending a surge of power into the water. The ocean, once thought to be a helpless victim, responds. The water begins to pulse with an intense, glowing energy. It's as if the ocean itself is awakening, alive with power that no one expected. The oceans, now a volatile and untamed energy source, begin to disrupt the Xyrans' advanced technology. The Chiron fleet, caught off guard, falters. Their AI-driven systems crack and glitch, causing ships to lose control. Some of the warships begin to crash into one another, their cloaking devices flickering and failing. The once invincible alien forces are now vulnerable. The humans, led by Captain Mason and the remaining Resistance soldiers, see their chance. With the alien fleet weakened, they charge. There's no hesitation now, this is the moment they've been waiting for. The remaining Resistance fighters move forward with everything they've got, attacking the Chiron warships head-on. At the clash, the ocean's power has given them a fighting chance, and they're not going to waste it. As the humans push forward, huge tidal waves rise from the ocean's depths, crashing into the Chiron ships. The waves, powered by the energy from the ocean's core, hit the alien ships with unstoppable force. Chiron warships are thrown back, their engines stalling and their shields failing. The once terrifying invaders are now struggling to keep control. The battlefield is a chaotic storm of water and metal. The human fighters use the waves to their advantage, as towering walls of water surge across the battlefield. The water floods the Chiron ships, their technology failing as the ocean's energy tears through their hulls. Some ships are completely submerged, their systems frying from the overload. Others are forced to retreat, their once impenetrable force now broken. The humans, however, have more than just the ocean's power on their side. Massive, glowing water shields surround the Resistance, created by the ocean's new energy. These shields protect the soldiers as they make their final assault, allowing them to get close to the enemy and strike with everything they've got. The water shields glow with an intense blue light, glowing brighter as the ocean's power pulses beneath them. With the Chiron forces disoriented and losing control, Captain Mason leads the charge. His team fights with everything they have, using the chaos to their advantage. They plant explosives on the weakened Chiron ships, taking out key systems and disabling the remaining warships. The humans are relentless, striking with the precision and force of a species fighting for its very survival. But it's not just the human soldiers making the difference. The ocean, once seen as a simple resource, has become their ally. With each wave, each surge of energy, the ocean's power destroys the Chiron fleet piece by piece. The aliens had underestimated Earth's oceans, and now, they are paying the price. As the last of the Chiron ships are sunk beneath the waves, the Resistance watches in awe as the ocean's tides surge back, washing away the remnants of the alien invasion. The Earth, once on the brink of destruction, has won its battle. The victory is hard-won. The humans have paid a heavy price, and many soldiers, like Bonner, are gone. But as the waters calm and the last Chiron ships sink into the ocean depths, humanity knows one thing for sure: they've survived. The ocean has become their shield, their weapon, and their symbol of hope. The Xyrans are defeated, and Earth's oceans are free once more. The humans, battered and broken, stand tall in the flooded city, looking toward the horizon. There's still work to do, but for now, they have won. The world is theirs again. The Xyrans are reeling from their defeat. Their once mighty fleet, now crippled by the ocean's power, tries to retreat into space, hoping to escape Earth's grasp. But their escape is not as easy as they thought. The humans, now emboldened by their victory, are closing in. The Resistance fighters have not only pushed back the Chiron forces but have surrounded them. The Xyrans, who had once believed their technological superiority would guarantee them victory, are now trapped. As the Chiron ships attempt to launch into orbit, hoping to escape the planet's atmosphere, they find themselves unable to break free. The ocean's energy, which had been the key to their defeat, is now the cause of their downfall. The very power that the Xyrans had tried to exploit is preventing their ships from leaving the planet. Their engines malfunction, and their shields flicker and fail. The fleet is stranded in Earth's atmosphere, their escape routes severed by the ocean's renewed strength. The humans press their advantage. The Chiron forces, disoriented and outmatched, can no longer fight back. They attempt to regroup, but it's too late. With their ships disabled and their remaining forces scattered, the Xyrans have no choice but to surrender. The once invincible invaders, who had underestimated humanity and the power of Earth's oceans, now face their reckoning. The final confrontation takes place in the ruins of the devastated city. The Chiron commander, a towering figure of arrogance and technology, steps forward to meet Captain Mason. The Chiron leader, beaten and humbled, realizes too late the gravity of their mistake. They had assumed the oceans of Earth were nothing but a primitive resource, weak and easily controlled. But the humans, with their resilience and ingenuity, turned that very power into a weapon, one that the Xyrans could never have anticipated. The commander, defeated, lowers their weapon and surrenders. The Xyrans had come to Earth with the intention of wiping out humanity, but now they are at the mercy of the very species they sought to conquer. The humans, despite their losses, have proven that they are far more capable than the Xyrans ever realized. Ending moment, Captain Mason, standing among the ruins of the city that had once been the heart of Earth's civilization, looks out toward the ocean. The water, which had been drained and nearly destroyed by the invaders, now sparkles with new life. It's as if the ocean itself has been reborn, full of energy and potential. The once lifeless seas are now teeming with life, a symbol of humanity's resilience and victory. As Captain Mason watches, he thinks of Bonner and the others who gave their lives for this moment. They are gone, but their sacrifice is what made this victory possible. The weight of the loss hangs heavy on his heart, but there is also a sense of pride. Humanity has fought for its future and won. Dr. Harper, who had once feared the oceans would be lost forever, stands beside him. Her face reflects both relief and resolve. The oceans, now an untapped source of energy and life, must be protected at all costs. Earth's oceans have become humanity's greatest asset, and Dr. Harper vows to ensure they remain safe, their power never again misused. The camera pans out over Earth, showing the vast oceans now full of life. The water gleams in the sunlight, alive with creatures that were once thought lost. The planet is healing. The humans have not only survived, they've secured a future for themselves and for the Earth. The battle against the Xyrans is over, and humanity's victory over AI and alien technology is complete. The final shot shows the planet, beautiful and thriving once more, with humanity standing proudly in the ruins of their cities, rebuilding a new world. The Xyrans have been defeated, their technology turned against them, and Earth's oceans, once their target, have become a symbol of Earth's ultimate strength. Humanity has emerged from the ashes, victorious.